So I have my templates ready for this week, and it's been kind of a crazy week, guys. So I am going to be sewing all of these today. And so that means I'm going to come over to my template and let's see. What I'm going to need to do is I'm loading up the weather for the past week, and I'm going into, in fact, let me just see if I can scooch this over so y'all can at least see me doing what I'm saying I'm doing. Here's my laptop. I know you can't see my screen, but I'm going to talk it through. Don't worry. Okay, so I'm going to my template for the temperature quilt. Here it is. And let's see. So now I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to go to, let's see, today is the 28th. So I'm going to be putting, okay, so I've gone up through Sunday the 22nd. So now I'm looking for the high and low for Monday, January 23rd. And if I go in, it looks like we have a low of 16 and a high of 30. A low of 16, which was the same as Sunday. So I'm just going to copy and paste. Is this a joke right now? And then we have a high of 30. So let's see if I already have that on here. I do not. So a 30 would be petal pink. So I'm just going to find a petal pink. I'm going to copy and paste. And then I will change that to 30. Oops, 309. Ah, no. Okay, so Tuesday, January 24th, we had a low of 16 and a high of 30. Oh my goodness, it's the same as Monday. So I'm going to just duplicate that. Once again, I'm just going to copy and paste. And then I'm going to copy and paste. Okay, so then we have Wednesday, January 25th. And for us, I thought it was going to do it again. We have a low of 16, but a high of 27. So I'm going to copy and paste 16. And then 27, it's still petal pink though. So we're going to have right here 3 days in a row where it's like the same block, really. Okay, so then we've got Thursday, January 26th. And that is 14 and 36. Okay, so 14 is peach sherbet. And I'm going to copy and paste. And I already forgot what the high was. 36. 36, okay. 36. Do I have a 36 already? Yes, I do. 36 is key lime. I'm just going to copy, paste, and then drag it down. I'm in Canva. It doesn't always let you drag to the next page, so I have to. It won't scroll down on its own. Put it that way. Okay, so now Friday, January 27th is 23 and 43. 23. Yep, sweet mint. 23. And 43. Let's see if I have a 43. Yep, 43 is peacock. I'm going to copy and paste that. And let's drag that baby down. Okay, good enough. I'm going to clean this up after I'm not recording for you guys because I'm a perfectionist. It's going to have to all like line up and be perfect. Okay, so today is Saturday, January 28th. So I am going to not be able to do this one until tomorrow, but that's fine. We're going to do the ones that we can right now. So what I do is I will go through here, and I know that Sunday, January 22nd, 2023. And this one is Morning Frost and Mint. Mist. I was like, wait a minute, I don't have just a mint. Mist. That makes more sense. Okay, I'm just going to turn it upside down so I keep them in order. So now we've got Monday, January 23rd, 2023. And this one is Morning Frost and Petal Pink. Okay. And then this is Tuesday, January 24th, 2023. And it's Morning Frost and Petal Pink. And then we're on Wednesday, 25th. I had to look. And Morning Frost and Petal Pink. And then we have Thursday, January 26th. And it's Peach Sherbet and Key Lime. And this one is Friday, January 27th. And this is Sweet Mint and Peacock. Okay. And on this one, I'm just going to write Saturday just so that I know we're waiting for this one. Okay, so I'm going to set this one aside until I can do it tomorrow. And now we're going to cut our fabric. So let me just scooch my computer back and put that there. Put this up here for now. Now I already have my scraps over here, and for the middle blocks, those are the solids. So I just go through here and see. I have to be reminded of like which is which. So let me see. Morning Frost is, I think it's this one. Hold on. It looks like it. Okay. So I'm just going to, I only have one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 squares of that. And so I'm going to just put it like this. I know where I'm going to get started. And then I'm just going to cut. And then I'm just going to put them on top. 2. 3. And 4. Okay. Now I'm going to scooch this over here because I know I'm done with that one. And, okay, so 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna need a peach sherbet and a sweet mint. So I don't think this is either of those. And this is not peach, it's purple. This might be sweet mint. Where is my sweet mint? There it is, and yep. Okay, so this is sweet mint. I'm going to just cut one of those. And then what I do, this is probably peach sherbet, is in order, I just lay them down. So I can just start prepping it. I know that those 4 go in order. And then there's the peach sherbet and then the sweet mint. So I'm just going to put that there. And then I'm going to cut a piece of this guy. Okay. And that one will go there. Okay. And now I'm going to do the high temperatures, which are in the oval elements. And let's see what I have. Okay. So I have mist, which I think this is mist. Let me double check back here. I have to scooch stuff around. Let's see. That is mist. Nope, that's not it. It's actually this guy. And that's not going to be enough. So let me just scooch this there for a little bit. And I'll move this over a little bit. I'll have to kind of move those. I know you can't see them right now, but you will. I'm going to put them back after I cut some fabric. All right. Don't need a huge piece. I'm going to just cut wide enough for the pieces. I think this ruler will do. No, it will not. All right, I have a bigger one. Hold on. I should have known. I should have known. Okay, so for these, I want them to be, they're gonna go a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna do like a 2.5 inch. All right. And even from that, I tend to do like a little bit, tiny bit bigger, just so that I like being on the safe side, guys. I don't like, oops. I don't like being short. That's, to me, that is like the worst. Because then you have to cut a whole new piece. If it's too big, you can always cut some off and like save it if you want to do scrappy things. But if it's too small, you got to cut it again. So anyway, I tend to do that. All right, so now I've got this piece. And I was doing something completely different, obviously, in the beginning. So hopefully I don't have to cut any more fabric again. But if I do, I'll just move it again. No big deal. But I keep my stacks. And then what I'll do is I will take this. And I'm trying to do like these, I'm trying to save my selvage so I can do something fun with them. And I always end up getting annoyed and then just throwing them out. But I'm trying not to do that. Okay, so if I'm going to go across there, I'm going to put that there. Okay. And I know that one's a little bit too big, but that's okay. So now all I got to do is, I just kind of look at where the ovals are. And then I cut right between the ovals. All right, so that's the 4 mist pieces. And so now that I have these, I will put them on top and put the paper on top of that. And let me go. Okay, so for the next one, let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3 with petal pink. Okay, so the next three are going to have petal pink. Let me take this and I'm going to just move it out of the way since I'm done with it for right now. And I think this is petal pink. Let me see. I never have the part of the selvage with the name on it, but yes, this is petal pink. Okay, so same thing. And this one, obviously, when I was cutting these fabrics, I wasn't paying attention to the size of the thing. So I will be doing that going forward, but it's just kind of funny. So I'm just going to cut this one right down the middle of where that thing is. What do you call it? The fold in the fabric. It just makes it easier. So now I'm just going to go right between there. And I know that's the size. Okay, so this is for one of them. And once I use this, then I can put that there. Okay, so that's one of them. I will need to cut some of this. I'm not going to have enough. And that's okay. We will just move everything. 2, 3. We'd be close though. We're kind of close. It's not too far off. And let me start the next one. All right, so this one is done. And this one, you know what? I'm just going to use this with my selvage project, whatever it is. I'm going to decide to do that. I don't know. I'm going to come up with something, and then you and I, all of us, can do something together. Okay, so I do need to, now once I'm done with these, I typically will stack them on top of each other, just like so. And these three are done. So I'm just going to take them and I'm going to scooch them over for a little bit. And then these I'll just move until I get the fabric cut. So let's go ahead and take out the petal pink. And I'm going to go ahead and cut a small piece of that. I'm going about 2.5 inches. Okay, now we have that. And so let me scooch these back again. And now I'm just going to take that little piece of, no, this selvage I wouldn't use to make anything. And, well, you know what? I can just use this guy like I was doing before. Okay, so there are the 4. I will put that there and put that on top. And then I have the peach sherbet with key lime. Let me put this away. And I think one of those two is key lime. It is this one. One, 2, 3, and 4. I will put those there with that. And then finally, peacock. And I think it's that one right there. So let me just take these out of the way. I think this is peacock. Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, that's Peacock, and there's it, the piece. So I'm just going to save this. And these are ready, so then I'll just put these on top, or on the bottom, I should say. And okay, let's go over and start sewing these babies. Okay, so I'm going to start sewing these. And I'm going to do this first one with you, and then we're going to just speed it up a little bit. And we're going to see how much. I've got so much stuff everywhere. I've got stuff all over the place. There's penguins everywhere. Okay. So, of course, it's way too long. It's okay, guys. Don't worry about it. As long as you have your square in the middle of the fabric and you have at least a 1/4 inch around all sides, you're good. Okay. So now we'll take the first fabric, and of course it's got a big old crease in it, so hold on a sec. Try to give it a little press here. Okay, and I'm going to hold it to the back and 1/4 inch at least above. I think will be good. And I've already set my stitch length to 1.2. I like an open toe foot so that I can see exactly where my needle's going. And before you do any trimming, if you keep your piece like pretty, it's far away from the other line. So I know it's going to be sewn here, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that second one on right across from it. It just seems a little more time effective if you try to do each step, you know, like in a good way. So you'll see, because I'm going to do that with the others as well. I just like to keep it as best I can trimmed up. All right, so move my glasses, move my pen that I was using. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the trimming. Press them. I think my iron may be off the camera right now. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so now I'm going to put the other two pieces on. All right, and here's the second piece. Or it's actually, you know, corner number 4, if we want to call it that. Oh, I thought it had to come out. I was like, what? Okay. And then we're going to do the trimming on this guy. And now I'm going to press it. Okay. Now that I have this all pressed and ready, now I just need to trim the excess around the square. All right, so here is the one for Sunday, January 22nd. And that's what it looks like. All right, now just sit back and I am going to sew the other 5 that I have ready to go. And like I said, we'll have today's, to do tomorrow. So here we go. going to turn the camera just a tiny bit. And okay, buddy. All right, keep going. All right, so we got this last block to go ahead and do for this week's temperature quilt. So let's get going and get this one done. I am so happy about how mine is coming together. And I really will show you guys the, oh, I didn't change my stitch length yet. There we go. Very, very happy about how it's coming together. And I know last week I had said that I was going to show it to you guys and I completely forgot. So you will see it in this week's video. Okay, you've got one. And this is the second one, the one that's directly across. I have just come down into the basement and it is so cold down here. But I got the heater on and I'm thinking the cats are probably gonna sit next to the heater. I don't blame them. Okay, so scooch those a little bit. And here we go. We'll do our trimming. And I'm going to press now. Okay, now we have the last two pieces to sew on. Number one. And number two. Here we go. These go together so quick, guys. I mean, really, really quick. And so far, I've been keeping up. And that's my goal. And I'm hoping that I am going to see this through all the way till the end of the year. They're so easy, and then it looks so interesting when you're finished. So I'm excited. And it's better late than never, right? Okay. So let's do some trimming here. I got my coffee right here. That's yummy. Okay. Trimming. And when you do sew over and into your seam allowance, if you have, you know, some of that that's stuck down and you need to tear it away to fold it over like this, that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. I kind of put my fingernail on it just to kind of help the stitches not to get loose or anything. I've never had any of them come out or anything like that, but that's perfectly fine for you to do that. In fact, I know some, there's some people who say that you should do that every time. I know that, I'm pretty sure anyway, that Judy does it that way, Judy Niemeyer, so it's perfectly okay. All right, and I'm just gonna press these. Okay, now we're going to trim this. Okay, woohoo, another week down. So here's the one for Saturday, and that's what it looks like after it's done. And I know I've already kind of showed these to you guys, but let me just fan them out a little bit, kind of give you an idea of what this week looks like. And there they are. Yay. So we're not at 18 yet. Let me pull my camera up. We're not at 18 days yet, so I am not making my next row, but I have to tell you, I'm super excited to get the next row and then sew those first rows together and then continue on. It's really exciting to me. I'm really loving how it's coming together. I know when I had first designed my temperature quilt a couple years ago, I think that the reason why I wasn't really liking it so much was because I didn't have enough fabrics in it. I mean, if you have the ability to put a whole bunch of fabrics in there, I think you're gonna like it a whole lot better. And I really am enjoying the one set of fabrics for the lows and one set of fabrics for the highs, and I think it's just looking really cool. So that said, I hope you enjoyed this week's temperature blocks, as I'm gonna call them lovingly. And I've got lots of stuff that's going on, you guys. I don't know if you've heard about the Galentines, but I'm going to be doing a Galentine swap with the Fabric Patch and Sew the Distance. So that's Cindy, Brianna, and Chris, and we are all like, we're having so much fun with it. So I think that you will too. We are going to be showing you guys our shopping, because we're going to do just tiny bit of shopping, just to kind of like fill up a little box that we can open. And we're going to show all of our video openings on Galentine's Day, February 14th. And we'll also give you a little behind the scenes look of us making the handmade item for our partner. So you'll want to watch that as well. So I'm going to link their channels down below, and I'm sure you've already heard of them, but if you haven't, go check them out because they're amazeballs. And I'll see you in another video. Thanks so much for watching. Mwah. Okay, so I know that last week I said that I was going to show my row of 18, and I completely forgot to do that. So I'm going to show it to you now. This is my first row, and I'm going to be putting 18 squares in each row. And I think that I end up with 20 rows, if I'm not mistaken. So it'll be almost square, but not really. And so there they are. I hope you enjoyed taking a look. I will go a little bit closer. Sorry about the shadows. I am in my basement.